The garden is the perfect environment for productive vegetable growth, but it also provides a great habitat for weed seed and creeping weeds that want to come into a fertile space. So it's really important that we address weeds early and identify the weeds that we're dealing with. Is it an annual? Is it a perennial? Does it reproduce by seed or reproduce through vegetative structures like rhizomes or underground stems? The latter being important to understand because the way that we manage weeds that reproduce through rhizomes or underground shoots is different from those that reproduce through seeds. Eliminating crabgrass, an annual, before it puts on a flower head or goes to seed can be a really effective way to reduce that weed species in the garden. But dealing with something like Johnson grass or sedge that reproduces through underground shoots is not something that we want to just pull and only get half of it or run a tiller over, because every time we cut up those stems that are underground, we create a new opportunity for it to reproduce. And so understanding how to eliminate weeds based on their reproductive cycle or biology. When we see weeds in the garden, they outcompete our cash crops or our desirables, our vegetables and fruits for space. They can provide great habitat for pest insects and disease. They compete for water and sunlight. And so we want to do our best to try to knock weeds down when they're immature and it's easy to remove them rather than waiting too long where they get to the point where they may be spreading either through seed or through underground shoots. And so making sure that we understand when do weeds usually appear in the garden. We have summer annuals that are germinating in the spring and winter annuals that are germinating in the fall. So being on the lookout for those key germination times so that we eliminate weeds while they're manageable before things get out of control.